Welcome back to Silverstone and the drivers' press conference. And as you can see, we're joined now by Valtteri Bottas and Charles Leclerc. Welcome, guys. Good to see you both. Charles, let's start with you. Before we talk about Silverstone, can we throw it back to Austria a couple of weeks ago and your on-track battles with Sergio Perez? Have you spoken to Checo since then? And what did you think of his tactics in the race?
Oh, I spoke to him straight away after the race, and I mean, I could feel that straight away. He felt like he had gone a bit too far, and then we saw each other like 20 minutes after the heat of the moment, and then he apologized. So yeah, there are no bad feelings or whatsoever. Obviously, during the race, I was quite frustrated. I felt like there was quite a bit more pace from me, and I couldn't show it. But it's fine. It's part of racing, and now I'll just look forward.
Okay, well, let's look forward to Silverstone. You have a great record here. What is it about this track that brings out the best in you?
I don't know. I just really enjoy this track, especially with those cars. We are going so fast around those fast corners like Meggetts, Beckett, Copse, and yeah, it's just very exciting. I like the rhythm of it. It's been one of my strong tracks during the year, and I hope I can have a good one this weekend.
Well, what can we expect from Ferrari? It's been difficult to predict your form in recent races.
Yeah, in Austria we were a bit less strong in the race, but very strong. A bit less strong in the qualifying, but very strong in the race. Hopefully here we can be a bit stronger in quali, keeping our race pace. But yeah, let's not forget Paul Ricard also, where we've had this front tire issue. Silverstone is quite a difficult track for the front tire, so we need to take care of this, and hopefully we'll have done a good enough job to try and avoid this issue this weekend.
And Charles, just before we move on, can we discuss yesterday? It was a busy day for you. Back in Maranello, you received the Trofeo Lorenzo Bandini and you attended the reopening of the Ristorante Cavallino in Maranello, which was attended by lots of old ex-Ferrari drivers. Just talk us through the day. How was it?
It was very nice. It was actually before yesterday. The opening of the restaurant was great. I didn't eat too much because the day was so full that I didn't have the time to eat so much. But I've had the chance to eat before, and it's an incredible restaurant, redone a little bit more new, and it was just a very nice lunch. And for the Trofeo Bandini, it's something big in Italy, especially, and it's a great honor for me to receive this prize. So I'm obviously very happy, and now it's up to me to do the job on track to show that I deserved it.
Great stuff. Thank you, Charles. Valtteri, coming to you. Mercedes have been very strong at Silverstone in recent years. The team's taken 9 consecutive pole positions here. How confident does the team feel coming into the weekend?
I feel like this year is for sure a bit different. Red Bull, they've been quick everywhere, no matter which track so far this year. So we're not definitely expecting coming here that suddenly we're going to be on top. But of course, we would like to think that hopefully we're in better form than in Austria, and we have some new bits in the car. Hopefully that will bring us closer to Red Bull. I don't think we're going to be on pole by 1 second like last year. But I hope we can fight for the pole. So let's see.
I mean, can you put a number on the upgrades in terms of what you think they're going to bring you?
I can't put a direct number. It's nothing huge. It's nothing small. But we'll see. Obviously, already tomorrow we find how fast the car is on single lap.
Okay, and new format this weekend, just the one practice session prior to the start of qualifying on Friday, then of course sprint qualifying. Can you tell us about your preparations for the weekend? Are they different to normal?
Slightly. I mean, it's a bit more crucial in terms of the setup of the car. We only have one session to find the setup, and then you're kind of stuck with it for the rest of the weekend. So I think both me and Lewis, we've been in the simulator earlier this week, trying different approaches. I think now we have a pretty good understanding in theory how should we start the weekend in terms of setup. So I would say there's been maybe a bit more detailed preparation for the setup itself than other weekends, because we don't have 3 practice sessions to find a good balance.
Great, thank you, Valtteri. Charles, can I bring you in on that as well? Your preparations for the new format this weekend.
Yeah, it's been quite different. Well, first of all, we went through the program of the weekend that is very different compared to what we're normally used to. And FP1 will be crucial. I think we'll be pretty busy, but very, very important to try and, as Valtteri said, understand the car, try to do the last setup works before qualifying, and then that's it. You get to stay with that car for the rest of the weekend. So it's very important how we prepared the weekend. I think it's one of our strengths, though. We are very good at preparing the car and be there. And normally we don't change so much the car there, so hopefully we can take advantage of that and have a good weekend. This weekend.
Okay, thank you, guys. We're going to go to our fan question next. Take a listen to this from Albie.
Hello, my name's Albie, and my question is, at our school, we have an award called Star of the Week, and I wanted to know, which race would you give yourself Star of the Week for? Thank you, and good luck!
So, which race, guys, would you award yourself Star of the Week for?
Like from this year, or
I think let's say from any Formula One race that you've done.
Star of the Week.
Monza 2019 for me, probably. It was quite special.
Yeah, I would say my Star of the Week, 2019 Australian Grand Prix.
Very good. Did you have Star of the Week when you were at school, Valtteri? And
Never.
were you ever the
Never.
Star of the Week?
I never got it.
I've never heard about this trophy, to be honest. I will have been very happy to have won it when I was younger, but it didn't exist in my school.
Great stuff. Well, thank you, Albie, for that question. And we'll go next, please, to a video question that's been submitted by Matthias Brunner, please.
Matthias Brunner, speedweek.com. Charles, you clashed with Max in Austria 2019. And after that, you said, okay, I will adapt. And you raced differently, harder in Silverstone. Now the two situations with Sergio, again in Austria, is that a little bit similar to that? Is there a lesson to be learned in order to race in a different fashion next time?
Well, this time it's a bit different because obviously Sergio took a penalty for that. So I know I cannot race like this, otherwise it will be a penalty, and that's clear. 2 years ago it was not the same. I mean, I felt like it was quite hard and I thought it would be a penalty, but it wasn't. So then I changed my driving style and I was a bit more aggressive, knowing that I could afford to be a bit more aggressive, and I was actually quite happy to race like that afterwards. So I probably won't change my my race, my aggressiveness after what happened in the last race.